Hey there, good morning Tucson. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. This is Nikki Lee, your council member in Ward 4. I've never done a communication like this actually, but I learned today about something that I think is pretty important to be able to address, and I figured I would just bring you along for my walk this morning, which is already pretty toasty, but got to get the steps in. So anyway, for those of you who have been paying attention to Project Blue, which is a lot of you, you may be aware that last week, actually this week, a couple days ago, I sent a pretty extensive communication that laid out pretty much what I'm able to talk about, the questions I'm asking, my approach to this project. And I really just wanted to do that in the spirit of transparency, because that's been a critical component that has been missing in this process, not just for the Board of Supervisors and the City Council, but most importantly for the public. So I wanted to do that as a way to be as open and transparent, and most importantly, get your feedback. Add questions to my list, show me where my blind spots are. And in doing that, I got a lot of positive feedback, and really grateful for that feedback. I also talked to a lot of different media outlets in response to that. And I was made aware today, thanks to Biking Mom on Blue Sky, about a quote that was taken out of an article, out of an interview I did with KGUN 9. And I wanted to make sure I took a moment to address what I was trying to say specifically in that interview and in that text that was then translated from the video into text. That led to some confusion and some people getting pretty pissed off. And so I wanted to make sure I took the moment to address that directly and share with you all what my intention and what I was trying to say in that interview. It was definitely a poorly structured sentence that did not translate well from voice to text when it's missing some key quotation marks and punctuation. So in a KGUN 9 interview, what I was trying to say is that the Colorado River is a shared resource that 40 million of us rely on for life. 7 states, Mexico, it's a critical shared resource. It doesn't belong to anybody, it belongs to all of us. And for a company to say, quote, we can't share our usage, or meaning we can't share our estimates or we can't share how much water we're going to need, doesn't make sense to me. And it doesn't. That is something that the public should know. We should be very open and transparent about what this is going to take in terms of resources for energy and water. And that's what I was trying to convey. And it did not come across that way in that quote that was taken out and not used with proper punctuation, but that's on me. Communication is my responsibility, and I'm always working on becoming a better communicator. So I take that as my responsibility. And also come in to talk to you about what I really was trying to convey in that interview. We're on the same team. All of us who are focused on protecting our water future and our critical resources, we're on the same team. So I want to apologize for any concerns, any confusion about what I was trying to say. But the fact of the matter is, as a community, we need to know how much water we're talking about. We have so many questions that need to be answered. And I look forward to continuing to get your feedback, your questions, and just really understand what you all are thinking in this process. So more to come as things continue to progress and more information is available. We should have, just for everyone's awareness, in July, the development agreement for everyone to be able to get a lot of our questions answered. That includes me and my colleagues. So I'm really ready to see that draft and get a lot of these concerns up front and open for discussion. So thank you all for taking time to listen to this message today. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and stay safe out there.